Well, good afternoon and welcome back. It's the Almost Daily Vlog. It's Jay and I am in the car again today because I am doing pickup again today. But just so you know, I am parked. I am in line at the pickup. I am in line at school for the pickup. I am not driving. And so I thought I'd grab the camera and do a quick vlog for today. And I've been thinking about this one for a while. I've been wanting to share this one for a while, but was kind of apprehensive because I'm not sure how it's going to sound or how it's going to be received. And so I'm curious, but I decided, I'm just going to put it out there and see where it goes. Do you dream? I mean, not like when you go to bed and you dream, like not those type of dreams. For sure, we all have those type of dreams. I mean, do you have a dream? Something out there, something wild, something that if you could do anything that you wanted, this would be something that you would want to do. Do you have a dream? For the longest time, my dream has been to work in student ministry, to work with students, and to have my family. Like that was my dream. I really didn't think very far beyond that. At least not for like the first 10, 15 years of being in ministry. I pretty much lived with the idea that I had my dream. I had my dream job. I was working with students. I've got an amazing family. And I just pretty much lived with the whole kind of mindset of I'm living my dream. But I guess about maybe another 10 years ago, I started having another dream. And it's all it's ever been. It's just been a dream. But lately, I've started thinking about this dream and wondering, I wonder if it'll ever come true. I wonder if it's even possible. I wonder if in another couple of years, when I'm in a different place in life, if this dream might not become a reality. And I'm thinking about this because I often hear and talk with folks who, have an idea or a dream and begin to take steps towards it. And then after a couple of years of working it, they're living their dream. They're doing the thing that they've wanted to do, the thing that they've dreamt about, the thing that they've always desired to do. And I've always thought, that would be really cool. And for the longest time, I don't know that I had a dream outside of just working with students and having my family. That's what I wanted. But like I said, probably the last 10 years or so, I've started to dream. And I've started to think and is student ministry going to be my forever thing? Am I going to do that until I retire? Am I going to do that until who knows when? How long am I going to continue in student ministry? Because we've been asking, God, what do you have next for us? Is it another ministry? Is it a non-ministry related job? What's it going to be? What's it going to look like? And it's allowed us some time to kind of think out of the box and be like, if we could do whatever, what would that look like? In fact, that question was posed to us just recently. If we could do whatever, and we knew it wouldn't fail, what would we want to do? And so I'm kind of thinking along the lines of what does it look like to have a dream and then begin to pursue that dream? And how do you know when to pursue that dream? And so I thought, well, let me ask the question of you. How many of you have had a dream and then have taken steps to go after that dream, and then all of a sudden that dream becomes your reality? How many of you have done that? And if you have done that, what did you do to make that a reality? What steps did you take? Who did you talk to? How did you get your dream to go from what I would like to do someday to this is now what I am doing? And there are all sorts of contexts for this. It could be having your own business. It could be writing a book. It could be making your own movie. It could be a career change. It could be a hobby become a career. There's so many things that fall in this category. But what's the same across the board is you have an idea, you have a dream, and then you have that compulsion to want to make that dream a reality, and then you do it. And so, what does that look like? How have you done that? And this is probably coming because I'm reading a book by John Acuff that's kind of along those lines. It's like you want something, you have an idea for something, and you've got to like step forward to do it. And so I've just started reading the book. I'm only a couple chapters in, and like I said, for so long I don't know that I had a dream, and I'm still not sure what this dream fully looks like. But I know this is something that I really, really like, and I think, man, at some point when we are done with ministry, because we're not done with ministry yet, but when we are done with ministry, this would probably be something that I would love to do, and I think it's something that Amy would love to do, and it's something I think that Amy and I would love to do together. So, I'm going to share a dream of mine, and it's going to sound absolutely outlandish. It's going to sound crazy. But that's okay, because I think dreams allow us to get a little outlandish and crazy. I think that's why they're dreams. We can think big, we can dream big, we can look outside the box and you know, shoot for the stars, so to speak. So, I'm going to share my dream. And this is crazy because really it's only my family and a few other people that know this dream. And so I'm sharing it with you. My dream is to own some property. Enough property that we could turn it into a small working family farm with a garden and some animals that we could raise, that we could grow, so that we could kind of have our own like source of food. And I'm not thinking like, you know, full out homesteader, like remove yourself from the world, you know, have your cold cellar somewhere filled with products and things that you've grown and only things that you've grown. Like, I'm not thinking that. I'm simply thinking I want to have a garden where I can grow my own food, and have that, because we've been doing that for a number of years already with tomatoes and cucumbers and potatoes and things like that. And we love doing that. That's a really fun thing. I want some animals so I could continue to have my own source of food. So things like meat chickens, which we've tried already. Things like our own laying hens. Maybe our own cow or cattle for beef. Like, I don't know. But just the idea of having a little bit that we can raise and then we can put into our freezer. So a property with a garden and space for some animals. But part of that dream is also to have a B&B. Not an Airbnb, but a classic idea, of you come and you stay, you get breakfast in the morning, and you have the rest of the day to go do whatever you want to do. But I've been dreaming for the last maybe 10 years or so, what would it look like to have a B&B? And I think what propels this is that Amy and I, we love hosting and entertaining people. We have the gift of hospitality, she and I both, and we love having people over our house. We love entertaining. We love being able just to love on and bless and lavish our guests. And for years, we've done that with different people who stayed with us, or having people over for small group or a dinner or whatever. But a B&B where you would come and where you would stay, and it would be quaint and cozy and warm and welcoming, and I'd get to make you breakfast in the morning, stuff like that. But not just a B&B, like it would operate as a B&B, but we would also want to welcome and give respite to pastors and their wives, their families, youth workers and their wives and their families, other folks in ministry who are just going, and often don't take the time for themselves to rest. Would love to welcome them and make them a part of the B&B, where they can come up for a weekend and just rest and be loved on and be encouraged and be cared for. Yeah, that's my dream. My dream is to have a bed and breakfast on a small working farm where people can just come and relax and be renewed, and have fun. It's a crazy dream, isn't it? Or is it? Am I totally out of my depths here? Or is that a possibility? See, I don't know. But I've had this dream, like I said, for about 10 years now. And part of this dream is having our family around, to be a part of it, to maybe help with the farm side of things, or to help with the B&B in some way. I don't know. But I have this dream. And I wonder, will it ever come true? Do I want it to come true? Is it something that it's going to take me to initiate, to do something to get that dream moving forward? Or is it just a dream? Is it just a dream? I mean, I have a garden in my backyard. I have chickens in my backyard. There's a good chance that we might do meat birds this summer. Like, we have these things that we're doing already. Do I need to have a farm? Do I need to have more acreage? I mean, I'm doing a little bit of it already. I don't know. But I'd love to hear, if you have had a dream and you have worked to make that dream a reality. I'd love to hear what that looks like, what that's been about for you. What was the dream and what did you do to make it reality? And what about my dream? Like, is that something that is it a good idea? Should I pursue it? Do I want to go after that? I mean, part of me really loves the idea. And like I said, I think Amy and I would be really good at it. To have a B&B that would welcome folks, where they could just come out to the property, relax, and be renewed. For pastors and their wives, youth pastors and their wives, missionaries on furlough, other ministry workers, a chance for them to come and just be. Man, it sounds amazing. And part of me is like, I would love to do that. What do you think? Is it something maybe we should pursue? Is it a great idea? I don't know. Love to hear from you. Do you have a dream? What did you do to make it a reality? And what do you think of my dream? Leave your comments below. Love to hear from you. And talk to you more a little about it. Who knows what God will do? I don't know. Maybe you like my dream. Maybe you want to invest in my dream. Maybe we can do our dream together. I don't know. Be kind of fun though to figure that out, wouldn't it? I think it would. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today. The line is moving, which means I've got to move. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments below, and I will see you next time right here, the Almost Daily Vlog at Life in the Higham House. Later.